Good day, good day, good day, fine people. What is going on? What is going on with you? This is Tamika. We're fitting to do an energy reading. Typically, all my readings are energy readings, which means I'm picking up either the strongest energy, the energy that is necessary to see right now. This could deal with past events, present events. A president of something could be significant, or our president, the president of the United States, is significant. What was I saying now? So it could deal with future events, things that are to happen, because I do have the gift of prophecy. So you have to take what resonates with you. You could also be putting puzzles together, because I think that's what my readings do as well. But we will see what is going on. I added some cards to this. We're going to take that one. I added some cards to this because I wanted to add, I guess, another layer of things. I didn't know what to actually put, but I did add the major arcana. So, someone is blocked from making a decision, or someone's trying to block a judgment, block a movement of, it says evaluation. This is loud. Who is this? This is Wale. Oh, bad. Tyra Thomas. The name Thomas or Tyra could be significant. So we have divine purpose. The devil. Ooh. Oh, this is like just with the judgment, the divine purpose, and the devil. That's already like a lot of spiritual energy. So it's a spiritual matter, possibly. Divine purpose is going to be here, our middle card. Someone tried to block someone from awakening, or someone coming into their purpose. The justice comes out with the Empress. Justice for an Empress is significant. A lot of spiritual energy. So this justice, a universal law of truth, fairness, accountability. At the bottom we have strength. Strength, a broken connection. Someone made a call, a judgment call to break a connection. The road less traveled, they decided to go on this North Node path. Someone decided to heal. Someone decided to leave this bondage with this devil energy, some type of addiction, or just living in the lowest aspects of themselves. Living in the lowest aspects of themselves with regard to intimacy. This could have to do with sexual matters. It could deal with just lacking emotional connection because of this devil energy. Lacking emotional connection. It's like someone having to cut their emotions off to use logic as opposed to love in order to get justice. Justice is Libra energy, which speaks about fairness. Partnerships as well. So we have the Empress, who is love, who's about creation, nurture, and abundance. This Empress is this person who had to cut off some type of devil energy, some type of addiction, some relationship with a partnership there with justice. It could be something that was just holding this person back from moving forward on this purposeful path. Oh, excuse me. It's following, if you're on your divine purpose, if you're in your divine purpose, you're following, ideally, your intuition. You're following what is best for you. You are on this path of healing and understanding yourself differently, understanding in your way, yourself in a way where no one could ever tell you about you, because you know who you are. You are who you are. You're authentic. You, what is that saying that people say? What you see is what you get. No pretenses, not pretending for others, not trying to put on for the gram, for IG, for TikTok, whatever. Not trying to put on for the community. This is someone who has this inner strength. Just look at the Anakite. To block and break connections. This judgment call. The strength to make this judgment call, to take the road less traveled. What is the road less traveled? Getting away from this bondage energy, not giving any more energy to something or someone, and focusing on love. This justice doesn't necessarily have to be justice in a court of law. This is like a spiritual justice. This is someone who is finally in their power, breaking off contracts and agreements that no longer serve them. We have a storm is brewing. So the storm is brewing has something to do with the road less traveled, the broken connection, and the block. Someone that you have disconnected from is now going through something and could use your comfort, could use your love and your nurture. This could also be that because of a contract and agreement that is now broken, someone is, intimacy concerns is in the blue. I'm cutting that off. This is someone having an issue with the breakup, and this person, where the storm is brewing, doesn't want to let go. So it could be as not innocent, but this is someone who's trying to step over your boundaries. So if you say to this person, I don't want to talk to you, this person is going to still call and text you. If this person wants to see you, they may follow you on social media if they're not in the energy of like physically stalking, like driving past your house. And this is not to scare anyone, but this is still someone who is in the lowest aspects of themselves. So anger, jealousy, insecurity, those things breed fear. Those things breed ugly behavior in people. Especially if someone is lacking any type of emotional connection. This could also be someone who is like at rock bottom. It feels like it could be someone who is drinking a lot. I want to say this is Beyonce and Jay-Z, Drunk in Love. Drunk on the beach. This just gives someone who's like gets pissy drunk and then they just act a fool, cursing and crying. I've had a cursing and crying session while I was pissy drunk, so no tea, no shade. But it gives that energy. This is someone who's like at the bottom of this dark well that they've fallen into or they've put themselves into. Contracts and agreements with love. Like someone wants that back. They want the intimacy back. Infidelity and cheating. I don't know. This is in Black. Lacking closeness, affection, no emotional connection, not feeling supported. It makes me feel as if this is someone who they are not sincere with what they say, with this energy of love. Maybe with the love next to the devil, with the Empress and Justice, there's some energy with regard to like a mother-child connection that didn't really develop in one's childhood. So it's like this person doesn't it's like they don't have the capacity at this time in their journey to give any type of real love. It's masked with other things, masked through addictions. Someone trapped by their desires, where intimacy concerns. Someone who could have drunken sex with a bunch of people and it not bother them. Or it does bother them, but they want to act as if it doesn't. Someone in a particular situation could also be broken from their own divine connection, their own their own divine purpose. This is someone who's far off the tracks of who they truly are. They live their life through their hurts, their pains, their traumas, the ways they found to survive whatever it is that they were lacking once upon a time. And transportation matters. There's like just sit there and movement issues. Movement issues with regard to lacking closeness and affection, and infidelity and cheating. And structure. Something about someone's job could also be significant. Someone could have car troubles and can't get to work. This this just came out of, I saw a vision of someone trying to get to work and someone blocking their car. So I don't know if this is like someone blocking a driveway, or the way people are parked, they're blocking someone in. Someone can't get out. I know like in certain towns, there's so much traffic. There's very little parking areas in the city. And there are a lot of people who double park. So you could come out and you need to leave to go somewhere and you don't even know whose car it is, because there are businesses up the street. There are people who are, visiting people on the residential block that you live on. It could also be blocked in terms of like someone that you are no longer involved with. This person comes to cause a problem. The storm is brewing. Someone is taking the road less traveled. I want to heal these devil energies. And someone else is like, no, you're not. So this is like someone coming to someone's house and they know what time they leave for work. And they're causing a ruckus on the street. This is karmic lessons in love. Relationship matters. Relationship matters with criminal matters. Oh my God, I can't even. Look at this. Relationship matters. A storm is brewing because someone took the road less traveled. Someone is trying to move away from this devil energy. Someone else is like, no, we're doing this. We're in this. You think it's a broken connection, but it's really not, because I'm blocking that. That's not. We're together. We are together. This storm is brewing with this relationship, with the karmic lessons, criminal matters. Criminal matters are out here with Contracts and agreements in blue. So someone broke some type of contract or agreement. The law. We have it out here with the divine purpose. Maybe someone, and under this we have North Node, earthly mission, Saturn, Capricorn, and 10th house. And if I'm going to read that properly with this love card in blue and intimacy concerns, this was like a karmic relationship and a karmic lesson that someone was supposed to learn from. With Saturn is energy of discipline, structure. Someone's supposed to bring structure, judgment call to a situation, and they did not. So because they didn't bring that structure to this relationship, because they didn't follow this divine purpose, this could very well be like someone in a relationship where they're abused, physically, verbally, mentally. And the lesson in that was for them to get out of the cycle that their family, maybe their mom, their parents were in that type of relationship. The grandparents, everybody fights, everybody argues, nobody talks. No one has a civil conversation, because once feelings get hurt in a truthful conversation, then anger starts. Then insecurity comes about, jealousy. Oh, you think you're better than me. Now, no one is listening. There's just violence now. There's just really nasty, hostile words. And that's the regular communication in the household. Someone says, I don't want to do that. I want to break away from that. And that's in following this divine purpose. But someone they didn't follow that divine purpose. They didn't. The Fool. Following that divine purpose, new beginnings, innocence, unlimited potential, spontaneity. But in the shadowy energy is recklessness. Someone was reckless with this infidelity and cheating, whether this is a sexual energy. Someone could have been, like, you could cheat on a lot of different things. You could cheat the government, cheat your job. You could cheat people out of product if you're a drug dealer. You know what I mean? There's a ton of different cheating, but this was done without any type of, I don't care. The cheating and the infidelity, whatever it is, I don't care. But they care now because it leads to some type of criminal matters. We said something about work, someone trying to block someone's car going to work. Look, and it's next to transportation matters, karmic lessons, infidelity, and cheating. Oh, you out here fucking? I told you we still together. You trying to date other people? No. I said that we're still together. Now your window is bust. Now you can't go to work. Now you got to drive that on to the dealership and get that shit fixed. Time and attention. Now you have to take time and attention away from your job to learn these karmic lessons with regard to your car. The road less traveled. Now I can't drive to work. I got to take the goddamn bus. Now I got to call an Uber. Now I got to call somebody to come pick me up. Broken connection because I can't get to where I normally would get because of this storm that is brewing. This argument, this fight, this is something that is coming because I want to do something different. Leo energy could be significant. Growth in it. Somebody wants to grow. I am. Courage, self-expression, boldness. Pregnancy and creation could be significant. House of Friends, moon magic. Like it sounds like a bunch of drama. It sounds like a bunch of drama. Let us get Pequeño si esto no quita na chara. Justice to this Empress. The Empress is next to justice and love, but she's also next to intimacy, concerns, and the devil. And the Empress, if we really want to, if you look at it, like these three cards right here, all together are very good cards to have. But surrounded by someone with an addiction. Someone trapped by their material desires or their... And when I wrote the lowest aspects of self, I was thinking in terms of one's shadow energy. But now lower aspects of self is someone, it makes me think of someone who thinks with their lower region. Sex is very important. Someone could be trying to get somebody pregnant to keep them around, to like, it's like knowing the importance of a family to someone, and you're out here doing your thing, doing whatever, and this person is like, all right, this is you learn me or a lesson, and right now this is looking like a karmic lesson. So I want to remove my emotions from this situation and become untrapped by this bondage. And the cheater is like, no, let's have a baby. But this is like a secret. It's not known for everyone. This is a secret. Oh, it made me think of that Jagged Edge song. Is it Jagged Edge? Meet me at the altar in your white dress. We ain't getting no younger. We might as well do this. See how ignorant that sounds? Sorry. We ain't getting no younger. We might as well do it. I mean, I know it could very well be someone that's just really saying I love you in the way they know how to say it. But with this energy out here, son, this energy out here is not conducive to, like, we've been doing this for a long time. Maybe I was afraid of marriage or afraid of children, of family, because of the environment that I came from. You know, that wasn't the way my family conducted themselves. But with you, I see something different. No, this is someone that was out there on the block doing things. And this person, when I'm talking about in the first example, this person ain't out there fucking and sucking. They just afraid of commitment. They don't know how to fully open themselves up. So there could still be conflict because, again, survival mechanisms to deal with the trauma you've been through. But it could be like one of those, what my friend, my bestie would say, a sensitive thug. This is somebody who's out on the block. Oh, confirmation. This is somebody who's out on the block, but there's loyalty still. This person has a sense of loyalty. This person been holding me down. And for argument's sake, let's say this person does cheat. And we're talking about the first example with meet me at the altar in your white dress. Someone who's just afraid of commitment. If this person did cheat, it would definitely be not a frequent thing. And it wouldn't be something that it's like, I'm going to take this to my grave type of energy. Because ultimately, you don't want to hurt this person that you want to take to the altar. Meet me at the altar in your white dress. We ain't getting no younger. Come on, girl. We live together. We already got 2 kids. We like doing this without really doing it. That's not this. This is, I'm afraid of commitment and I'm going to fucking suck until I can't no more. This person is trying to fucking suck the, get the pain away. The lack of intimacy. Like, you can't, it's counterproductive. It's counterproductive. Maybe with the sun energy at the bottom, someone is like recognizing that now. Taking that courage, the strength to make a judgment call, to take the road less traveled, to take the time to move forward. All right. I know I've said I was going to do this before, and like I still got caught up, but I'm like really serious. This divine purpose. I'm really serious about doing what is right now. I want this new beginning. I want unlimited potential. Unlimited potential moving towards love, which is the Empress and Justice. That could very well be this person moving towards themselves. Like I said, leaving this behind and finding the strength within oneself through these karmic lessons. It could be different for everyone. But something about work is significant, and someone receiving some type of karmic lesson. Let's get let's get a card for maybe the majors. Because I don't think I guess we could do letters. If we do letters, then I don't know about getting cards for the majors. It's just a lot, yo. It's a lot. We'll be here forever. I don't even know if I have enough time for forever. Forever in the day. Forever in the day. Mira, what are we doing? ¿De qué te nos diciendo quitas? I don't know. Let's take the little purple cards. I just don't know if this is what I want to do. I hate when I feel so indecisive. That could be a thing for someone being indecisive. So I don't know if I wanted to use tarot cards because those are the majors. Oh shit. Ace of Wands and an Ace of Pentacles. Taking an action, a creative action, to offer someone something new. The road less traveled. With someone taking this creative action to do something new for themselves. With the Knight of Pentacles. And it's like this is someone that was in a situation for a while before they decided to take action. Maybe this is someone that has put up with a lot of stuff from someone. And now they're like, I can't do this anymore. Choosing yourself. Tell me about strength. Strength. That's too many. 4 Pentacles. And yeah. It's like someone was holding back with its contracts and agreements underneath with block. Someone was holding back making this judgment call because of some type of some type of, oh my God, what am I trying to say? Obligation. Thank you. They were holding themselves back from making a judgment call because of some type of obligation. But now someone has this inner strength to do something about it. To tap the Tower. To cause the Tower moment. More Major Arcana energy. Major Arcana energy. That's 2 majors with the Strength card. It's like holding back something because of what other people would think. Or holding back because of... Like, the Hierophant in the Tower is like someone's whole foundation being torn upside down. It would be as if growing up all your life believing that the sky was orange. Every time you saw it, the sky was orange. The sky was orange. And then like as a teenager or a young adult, you go to the doctor and the doctor tells you that you've been colorblind all your life. Or, I don't know, something happened where the blues you see as oranges. I don't know. But you get some type of surgery done to correct your vision so that you can see clearly. And now that you see clearly and you see that the sky is blue, it's a culture shock. And this is, I know the sky could be orange. We're talking about orange sky all the time. Could we just use my example and flow with it? It doesn't have to make complete sense. You watch movies that don't make complete sense. Que te anunciata. Anyway. So this is like someone seeing something differently now because this shakeup is huge. It's like a rocking or a breaking down of someone's foundation. Like what shit was built on for them. It is now distorted. It's different. It's almost, and I hate to bring, it's just very much easier for people to understand. It's like one day waking up and finding out that the Bible wasn't true. Like really having proof. No, you can talk it away. You wake up one day and they tell you that the Bible isn't true. That is the foundation for many people's faith and their belief. It's like a breakdown. It's like, oh, the fuck shit. What? Someone's whole reality is rocked. That's what this energy is right here. 7 of Pentacles, because someone was rethinking some shit. Revisiting some shit. Judgment, please. Oh, and thank you. Oh, more. The Magician, the Knight of Cups. Oh, and the 10 of Cups. Someone tried to manipulate some type of communication or some type of message. It could also be that someone was trying to go about a conversation as delicately as possible, but it was ultimately going to end up with someone feeling hurt or someone in a great deal of pain. The truth hurts is what this is. The truth hurts. Judgment is a reckoning, a calling, a moment of evaluation. Someone could have also used manipulation. I started to stutter. Stuttering could be significant. The Magician. Oh, shit. Oh, damn. Excuse me. Someone trying to manipulate some type of communication. And the Magician is facing this way, and the person is going this way to the 10 of Swords. It almost feels like manipulating a relationship with the Devil at the bottom. Trying to manipulate someone's divine purpose. Trying to manipulate someone's decision. Look, someone's judgment. Oh my God, hold on. Sorry about that. I had to blow my nose too. Something, oh my gosh. But something just came to me. Someone tried to manipulate someone's judgment. So this is the manipulation. They said some things that got someone to go and do some hurtful things. So this would be like someone going to someone and saying, my person does not very illegal things to me. And this person tells this person comes to this person with this cup as if this is going to be a cool conversation, but the conversation ends in somebody with 10 swords and then back on the ground with the Devil energy at the bottom. feeling trapped by material desires. Someone being offered money to do something. The road less traveled for most people would be not to commit a red rum, a murder. Something about, oh, someone driving to their job. Wow. Wow. Recklessness. That's with criminal matters. That's crazy. Yeah, oh, someone could have tried to do some very devilish, painful things to Empress energy. Damn. What is the Fool? Confusion and Emperor energy. Trying to confuse an Emperor energy? Or Emperor energy was confused, carrying the Ten of Wands. We have the Hermit. Confusion about this new beginning. This could relate to the story that we did yesterday, because with criminal matters next door and this person ready to pop off at any given moment, it's like this person who maybe wants to take control of a situation, Saturn energy taking just in action. Oh, an Aries could also be significant. Masculine energy or divine masculine. But this person is confused, or this person wants to start a new beginning from these choices. Could be with the infidelity and cheating. Someone could also want to start a new beginning from some type of stuff they were doing in terms of illegal activities. Maybe illegal activities at someone's job. Someone's new beginning could look confusing if it has to do with criminal matters in a job. Someone cheating their job. This could be someone who, like, the choices that they have will actually, they will give them a new beginning, but it's not going to make them happy. This job can have something to do with the government or some type of institution, a university. What else do we have for the Fool? Why is it so many? Strength, Page of Wands, and the World. Leo energy is significant. We have Leo at the bottom of this deck here. The Strength is Leo. The World is Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Taurus. And then we have the Page of Wands, which is Aries, Leo, and Sag. So this is like someone getting the strength to do something new, to make different choices, different decisions. The World is the end of a complete cycle. I want, with the Fool, oh my God, the ending to start something new, a very new beginning. But it was like something was stopped. Someone was halted from doing something or going to someone. Messages. Fast movement in messages. 88 could be significant. Someone's working really hard to get a message to someone, to communicate maybe an apology or some type of love energy, with the Five of Wands in reverse, which we're not going to take. But it's like someone didn't want to fight anymore. I don't want to fight with you. I don't want to argue. I want to love. When I'm alone in my room, sometimes I stare at the wall. Let's get the Devil. In the back of my mind, I hear my conscience call. Page of Cups. This is LL. When I'm alone in my room, sometimes I stare at the wall. And in the back of my mind, I hear my conscience call. Telling, what is it? Telling me I need a girl who's as sweet as a dove. The first time in my life, I see I need love. There I was, giggling about the games that I had played with many hearts, but I'm not saying no names. Then the thought occurred, teardrops made my eyes burn, as I said to myself, look what you've done to her. I can feel it inside. I can't explain how it feels. All I know is that I'll never dish another raw deal, playing make-believe, pretending that I'm true. Holding in my laugh as I say that I love you. Like, this person is like, I'm sorry. I fucked up. Two of Swords. I didn't see something. This is the same energy. Tell me about the Page of Cups. I'm not doing no cards for this. No letters. Page of Cups. Page of Pentacles. Let's start something new. I want to come out of the cold. I know I put you out there in the cold. I made you feel some type of way. I did. I was fucking bitches and I was fucking ninjas. And I wasn't putting 100% into this connection. But now, the star, I want to alchemize this energy. I want to heal it. I want to come out of the cold. I want to offer you an apology. I want to offer you a new opportunity. Or I want to hope that you take this opportunity. Ace of Pentacles. I want to offer you something new. This communication. Will you take it? Will you be mine? Will you, won't you be my baby or something like that? Five of Cups. Someone is realizing that they fucked up. Five of Cups is disappointment with justice. This is for justice in the Empress. Someone realized they fucked up. Three of Cups here. Worrying about other cups and not the two cups that they had in their corner. What else do we have? I'm not even sure. Look, the Emperor. Now I want to be Big Daddy. The Sun. A Leo is definitely significant. It's someone who's coming into themselves. Fire energy is very significant. One more and then... King of Wands. Wishes, his wish fulfillment. What is this King of Wands wish fulfillment? Whatever his wish fulfillment is, which is this Empress. This person is coming as an emperor, or they're disappointed. It could be that this Empress is disappointed that this person came as the King of Wands, but maybe presented themselves as an emperor, presented themselves as someone that this Empress could love. I'm going to love you and hold you and squeeze you for life. Look, this wish fulfillment. Oh my God. This wish fulfillment, the Ten of Pentacles, family legacy, stability, love, bitches, the lovers, this connection. This shit is on fire for the Empress. Coming out under the Empress. Someone's wish fulfillment right now is to have this home, family, this loving relationship with this person here. That is justice to them. But there's disappointment. Why? Because this person didn't stand up to the plate. Is that how it goes? This person was out there doing a lot of nothing. Wasting time, basically. King of Wands. Now this person is in their head. Don't know what to do to get back to you. Is there any getting back? Three of Cups. With the Star. Possible. It's very possible for some. I don't know. Wait a minute. I don't know. Let me get one more for the Three of Cups. Because it seems... I think for some, it's just too much. It's like too much water under the bridge. Had this went differently, then yeah. But the Three of Cups does speak about... There's someone now... Like somebody wants to fast track the relationship. Like they want to have the moon with the sun. No, 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 no. The Three of Cups is the good part. This is the celebrating, the having fun, the making love, the fucking, if that's what you're doing. That's this energy. But this Knight of Wands, it's an in and out energy. Fleeting. It's good for today. But when someone changes the way they see something, things are hitting them differently with this Queen of Swords energy, facing some truths or some facts. This inner child energy comes out. And then with that comes the moon. With the moon comes this change. Now this person is back messing with the person that they were messing with before. Opportunities to other people. Opportunities that could belong to this Queen of Cups. But now these opportunities leave an unhappy home. Leave burdens with the Ten of Wands. Always communicating about how someone isn't single and they're supposed to be in a relationship. Like you're not a single person, but you conduct yourself as such with the Two of Pentacles. Juggling love, the Ace of Cups. I wouldn't trust it. I mean, it's your discernment. I wouldn't trust it though, personally. And it's easy to say if you're not in the situation, if you don't have those emotions, especially if it's maybe something that you wanted to work. But with this Empress energy coming out twice for itself, I feel like you are someone who values yourself very highly. And someone could talk a good game to you, but actions speak a hell of a lot more than words. I don't know. I feel as if it is a project that doesn't need to be completed. That's the energy that I feel. But it is entirely up to you, my beautiful people. It's none of my business what you do. The lovers, it's your choice. It's your choice to find whatever balance or harmony works for you. So that is where we're going to end this. Oh, maybe we'll get I'll use these. I saw someone using them yesterday, and I thought to myself, hey, why don't you use those more often? And then I was like, I don't know. Why don't you? So here we are. So this will give us maybe some insights, cosmic insights. Look, they'll be back. Expect to hear from them soon. Yes. Yes. Somebody doesn't want to let go. Didn't we start by saying that? I can't remember. Any other additional information? Could be dealing with an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Let go. Make room for the new beginning on its way to you now. Transformation. Let go. Maybe let go of an earth sign. Then we have a honeymoon. Honeymoon phase, attending someone's wedding. So someone could be going to a wedding. Someone could be getting proposed to. But we have an engagement card. Liar. Be careful of someone sneaky. Maybe this earth sign is sneaky. Maybe you meet someone at a wedding that is sneaky. Maybe at the wedding you see someone that you used to date and they're trying to get back in your good graces. Patience, just a few more months, good things come to those who wait. Let go and be patient. Let the energy flow. Gamble instead of taking this chance. Patience, commitment, things are getting serious. This is like the engagement card. So, wait, hold liar at the bottom, though. This earth sign is a liar. You have guardian angels looking over you, or maybe sending you messages to let something go. Honeymoon phase with Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde brings communication issues. So it's like maybe there's some type of miscommunication or confusion with regard to like wedding plans or airline plans, going to a wedding, guest list or something like that could be significant. An air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So there's patience with regard to an air sign. Either an air sign needs patience, maybe someone is learning patience, because you know when you ask for patience you just don't get it. You're taught it. So someone could be learning patience in a relationship. Maybe a relationship is going to the next level and someone is used to rushing it along. So now they're made to sit back and wait. But communication is significant. And then with commitment, we have pets. So maybe someone is getting a new pet themselves. Maybe you are, that is the next serious thing in your relationship. Let's get a pet together. But yeah, this earth sign is a liar. Let's get some cards from this. Oh, give me pretty loving, baby. Give me pretty loving. The woman and the rider. Oh. And yes, my mind went to the gutter. But such is life. What else do we need to know? What is that movie that this song is from? Oh my God, I can't think of it. They were in high school together. Didn't they do the pizza thing? Spinning the pizza. He was there. It wasn't Four Brothers. What was the name of it? Oh, look, the writer came out. Direct communication, news, messages, thoughts. So his air sign wants to communicate or has some thoughts. This person is a liar. The snake. Lies, deceit, misguidance, illusions, chaos, confusion. That's the second time the liar comes out with this earth sign. This person is not to be trusted. Not at all. And it says direct communication. I think that's annoying communication. So this is someone you don't even want to talk to. So maybe there's a earth sign that is going to call you that you shouldn't be in communication with. This person could be jealous. The bear. This person could be a mother. Makes me think of a mom, like a cub and a mom. Mama bear. Jealous, envious, discontent, and irritation. Somebody needs to let some shit go. Make room for the new beginning on its way. Yeah, you need to let go of this earth sign. Not need. I'm sorry. You do whatever the fuck you want. But this earth sign is not. This person is a liar. The liar came out twice for this person. Twice. And the tower. We saw the tower earlier. An organization, a large company, arrogance and isolation. Something with a Hierophant card. Something about an institution is significant. Maybe someone getting a new job or like a promotion or something. And people are jealous of that. There could be people talking about it. Some earth sign at your job that is a liar that lies on you. Liar. Peace, quiet, a gift, passiveness. Look, on the little vacation. Maybe you're taking a little vacay, like a vacay. It gives like honeymoon, like island destination movies, weddings. Maybe this is like a movie, or there's going to be a lot of people recording. Look, the snake. This snake is the person you're going to meet at the wedding. So leave the earth sign at the wedding who's a liar alone. God, I don't even know. This lies and deception keeps finding its way out. 2 different decks. Liar showed itself twice here too. Twice here. Maybe this is you. The honeymoon phase of a relationship is over. Now you're seeing somebody for their, like the words that they say, the things that they say that are underlying, like underhanded comments or just, underhanded comments. So now it's like, now that the rose-colored glasses are off, it's taking the time to see someone for who they are. Rose-colored glasses are off. First you were blind, but now you saw orange, but now you see blue. The mountain, worry, sadness, hostility. Be patient. Something is coming to an end. The fox, distrust, intrigue, tactics, gossip, a secret opponent. It's like someone is going to prove who they are. You don't have to go and do anything extra, because this person with the earth sign, they're going to be who they are. They're going to, it gives like animalistic behavior, their tendencies. They're going to show their true nature. You think of earth, I think of like the forest, and I think of like wolves and bears, wolves and bears and other, other animals that are running around in this forest that's filled with like trees, and you can see it almost makes me feel like jungle-like. Jane could be significant. Tarzan could be significant. Swinging from trees. Oh, someone could smoke a lot. But it's commitment. The stork. Change, movement, flexibility, moving to a new house, changeability. So patience is bringing you a commitment, is bringing you something new with the stork. Something that is going to be good for you. And look, the coffin, transformation, endings, removal, manipulation, power. Someone who is a liar in your life is going to be cast out. You will no longer have to deal with that person or their energy. Loss. Someone is feeling wounded, not feeling enough, missing someone. Someone you blocked out is missing you now. It could be a lover. Intimacy could speak to friends. You can speak to family. Anyone that you should have an emotional connection with. Your best friend. Somebody you should have a connection with. Your man, your female, should have a connection with. Your parent, your sister. You would think. But that's not always the case. Especially, it's odd when someone wants to be a friend, but they don't have any emotional connection to you. Or even, like, get jealous. Like, why even be bothered with that person if that's how you feel? Guarded. I said grounded. Guarded. Vulnerable. Holding patterns. Security at all costs. Blocked heart chakra. Someone who has no emotional connection. This earth sign. Who wants to talk to you. This person doesn't. They're going to pretend like they care, that they love, but they don't. Look, messages at the bottom. Messages here. Telepathy, 5D communication, astral travel, spirit guide, signs. This right here is a sign of that the earth sign is someone you shouldn't trust. That this message, maybe you should take out. If you're ever in a conversation with an earth sign, you should take your emotions out of the conversation. Because whatever this conversation is meant for someone to learn a lesson. Like, you're not supposed to help somebody with something. Disharmony, let go of disharmony. Triggers, conflict, competition, arguments, harsh communication. This here is going to turn ugly because this person here has this energy of jealousy, and envy. Fate. Wheel of fortune, karma, cycles, divine intervention. You are not to intervene in this person's, like, don't argue with this person. Don't even get into a conversation. If this person starts off with something that they want from you, security at all costs, meaning I'm willing to do whatever it takes to make sure I'm good. If that means fucking you over, then I'll do that too. We'll argue about that later. What is that saying? Someone would rather ask for forgiveness than permission. Reflecting. Soul searching, deep introspection, evaluation, hermit energy. In some peace and quiet, someone is able to realize who someone truly is. Not who they want them to be, who they hope for them to be. You would hope that your mother would love you. You would hope that your father would love you. You would hope that your siblings would love you and have your back. That doesn't necessarily mean it's true. Two things could be true at the same time. They could be your family, but they could treat you like shit. Fears, illusions, limitations, anxiety, comfort zone, overthinking, negative outlook. These illusions, I used to always be very much illusioned by the saying, family over everything. I'm very much not that person, because I'm not going to engage with someone just because, I was going to say just because there's love. You love strangers on the street. You love people you don't even know, because as a person with feelings, you should love everyone. Everyone, we're an extension of each other. So if I'm going to surround myself with someone who is an extension of myself, why do I want to surround myself with someone who is the extension of myself that is the worst parts of me? And this is the person that wants to act it out in real life. When I talk about families sitting around gossiping about people and shit, I participated in those conversations. I was there for them. I gossiped as well. I know if they could talk about the people in our family that they were talking about, like dogs and kicking their back in, as now a person with a logical mind, why wouldn't they be doing the same thing to me? I've been presented with conversations of people who say they got my back and they talk about me like dogs. They would never know. I'm not going to go and tell you what someone else told me. However, I know how you move. I was feeling that energy anyway, but now I really know how you move. Why would I want to share my life with you? Why would I want to share my good news with you? Why would I want to share my heart when there's no intimacy between us? There's no emotional connection because you're too busy being jealous and hateful because of fears. And we are over a freaking hour. I said I wasn't doing that. Okay, look. Fears. Illusions over a commitment. Like someone wanted to limit the opportunities that you received. The good news, the good shit that comes with being you. With living the way you do, with making the choices that you make. Reunion, soul ties, soulmate, fated partnership, past life connections, past returns, patience, sadness, worry, hostility. It gives that someone who may be afraid that something isn't going to go the way that they think it should. It's like someone doing you wrong, right? Someone fucking you over, and you're looking and you're like, this person is living their look, North Node, destiny. This person is living they're living their South Node, if we're going to be perfectly honest, with the sun. That came out earlier too. Someone is definitely in their North Node and they're seen. There's exposure. There's happiness. You can see the happy around whoever this is. But someone is like worried that you are gonna get this commitment, that you're gonna get this soul tie, this relationship. And if you are waiting for something better than this, it is coming. The worry, the sadness, maybe the hostility. To me, the hostility would be you feeling some type of way and you're a little bit agitated. Oh, excuse me. Irritation. But there's irritation also because people don't want you to be in your North Node. They don't want you to have this sun energy. They don't want you to attract this goodness into your life. Whoever this earth sign is a liar. And they want to change your, look, they want to change your commitment. They want you to separate from it. This is someone who isn't happy in their own life. This is someone who can have a child. Definitely someone that you have conflict with. Someone you know that you have conflict with. Look, this is a person who's going to lie about being in their North Node, saying that I've changed. I removed all this manipulative energy. I'm not that same person. The Page of Cups. I want to apologize. There's better coming. There's better for you coming. Just be patient for that. While you heal, while you're in this shadow work, just know that it's not for nothing. Everything you do on this journey to your North Node and in your North Node path is not for nothing. It's not. All right, I'm going to go. Thank you for listening. I freaking love you. Bye.